Okay, so today we are going to see regarding water conservation. So, anyone, can you tell me why we have to do water conservation? Before that, you tell me the uses of water. First, you tell me the uses
Ma'am,
of water. Jenica?
ma'am,
Yes,
for
Jenica.
drinking water.
Okay,
Ma'am, for
drinking
drinking.
water.
Ma'am, for gardening, for bathing, for washing the clothes, etc. Ma'am,
Okay.
many uses of
Okay.
water.
For these are the main uses of water. We use water
So,
for various purposes. So,
so
our
Ma'am,
watering
body,
without
plants.
water we can't live, ma'am.
we cannot live also. Without water, we cannot live also. So, water is very important for our survival. So, without water, we cannot live also. That you know.
Ma'am, cooking also, ma'am.
Cooking also. Cooking also.
Planting trees, watering.
Yes, ma'am.
Watering. Okay.
Washing.
Washing. Then
Washing.
Ma'am, washing the vessels.
washing the
Ma'am,
vessel.
forever have
Okay.
water, ma'am.
Okay. We need water for our home and for drinking. For animals, then do they need water?
Yes,
Animals, do
ma'am.
they need
Yes,
water?
ma'am,
Yes,
they
ma'am.
also compulsory need the water.
Need the water. Everybody, you need water.
Ma'am,
Without water,
every
yeah.
ma'am,
Yeah.
every living beings
Hmm.
compulsory have the water, ma'am.
Water. Plants, do they need water? Plants, do they need water?
Yes, ma'am, they
Yes,
also
ma'am.
need water.
You drink water, but plants, how do they take water?
Ma'am, from their
Hmm.
roots they can drink their water.
Very
Yes,
good, very
ma'am.
good, very good. So they suck the water through roots. Okay, all living organisms. Very nicely told, children. All living
Thank you, ma'am.
organisms, they need water. Maybe it is plants or animals. All living organisms. You know, no, in organism, there are some organisms, they have only one cell. Amoeba, paramecium. They are made up of only one cell.
Microorganism.
Microorganisms. Yes, very good. So do they need water? Aishwarya, you tell me. So single cell organisms, do they need water? அமீபா பாரமீஷியம் இருக்கு இல்லையா ஒரே ஒரு செல் மட்டும் இருக்கிறது அஸ்வினி
Ma'am, shall I tell?
யா டெல் மீ எஸ்
Ma'am, they also need water, ma'am.
yes everything they need water everything
Yes,
every
ma'am.
living
Yes,
organism
ma'am.
all living organism they need water very good. So now let us see the importance of water. Before studying about the importance of water, so just know, let us see just a minute. Yes. Importance of water. So let us see what are natural resources. So what are natural resources? They are the resources occurring in nature. There are various type of natural resources are there: air, water, sunlight, soil, minerals. So water is one of the natural resource among these because it is in nature. Okay, so natural resources you can classify into two types. They are renewable and non-renewable. What is renewable? That resources which can be renewed if within a short period of time, that is replenished within short period of time, that you call that as renewable. So what are renewable resources? That is example for that is air, water, sunlight, forest and all. Water is also coming under renewable. But nowadays what do? We are overusing water. We are misusing water. So because of that, water also availability nowadays, water scarcity is there. Once upon a time, you ask your grandfather, okay, grandchildren and all. So the grandparents know when you ask your grandparents, so they may tell. So during that time, no, there was no water scarcity. Plenty of water it was available. Plenty of rain were there. But now, no, the rain also it is becoming less, and the scarcity of water is there. Why? Because of misuse of water. Apart from that, water is getting polluted. Polluted na inna? When we are using water, the water becomes dirty. That you call that as no polluted water. So polluted water, can you drink, children?
No, ma'am.
Polluted.
Oh,
No,
madam,
ma'am.
we can't
If you
drink.
drink, we
We
cannot
can
drink.
drink
No,
only
ma'am.
fresh
But
water.
we
If you
can
drink
have disease also, ma'am.
diseases, very good, very good. So when you drink polluted water, you will get diseases. So that's why the water should be clean. So that's why maybe you can see water here and there that is also polluted. So that's why, so we have to know use the water properly. Some resources, they are non-renewable. Non-renewable resource, now they cannot be replenished. They cannot be renewed. Coal, petrol and all coming this category. But today mainly we are going to study regarding water and its use. So water, we call that as a wonder liquid. Why? Because large area of the earth's surface, entire earth's surface, mostly when you observe, it is covered with water. Land mass is less, water is more. Okay, so water is more and the land mass is less. So water, when you found, no, you can observe water only. Can you see water inside the earth, children? Inside the earth, can you see water?
Yes, ma'am. Groundwater.
Ma'am,
Underground
soils
water.
and
Yes,
water.
okay. Yeah. So water we can see inside the earth also. So is there water in atmosphere? Atmosphere la water irukka?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there water in atmosphere?
Ma'am, no, ma'am.
What do you call
Vapor.
Ma'am, no.
No,
Ma'am, moisture.
moisture. Very good. That is no water vapor, moisture content. That is water vapor. When it is rainy, so water vapor will be more or less. Rainy season la water vapor more humid. That we call that as
Rainy
humid.
season more.
More, very good. So here, sea water and fresh water, two types of water is there on the land. Sea water, it is saline, it is no containing lot of salt. Fresh water you can use for drinking and other uses and all. Maybe ocean water we cannot use directly because it is having lot of salt content. Normally we use fresh water for our purposes and all. Okay, children, what you told, all living organisms, they need water for various activities. Everybody, they recollected very nicely regarding the uses of water and the need of water and all. So once again, let us recollect all the uses of water. Water is the basic necessity for all organisms. Without water, no organism can survive. Okay, so we use water for various needs, what he told, for our various daily activities, for bathing, for watering the plants. Okay, so for cleaning the utensils, he told everything very nicely. Okay, all the daily needs we need water. Then for agriculture also, for watering the plants, for transportation. Transportation, in some of the water transports are there. Can you tell me the
Yes.
water transport? Water transport, boat, ship
Boat.
and all.
Ma'am,
Yes.
Ma'am, submarine.
Yes, submarine, very good. Yes,
Submarine.
children. Very good. Very good. Steamer. Okay.
Ma'am, a
Transportation.
houseboat.
Houseboat.
Houseboat. Okay, very good. Very good. So all are no, they are water transport mechanisms are there. And we use water for constructing buildings. Do we use water for constructing building?
Ma'am, ma'am, when we mix a sand and cement together, we need water.
Very good, very good. Thanks. Yes. For construction of roads, for everywhere, not only for living organism, we need water in all of our activities. And when you observe, there are some organisms, they live only in water. There are some organisms, aquatic
Ma'am,
organisms.
fish.
Fish. Yes, Apram, where organism?
Ma'am,
Hmm.
ma'am, fish and ma'am, seahorse. Ma'am, octopus.
Okay. Octopus. Then, okay, then amphibians, frogs also, they depend upon water. Sometimes they lay eggs.
Ma'am, and some of
Okay, very good.
some of snakes, ma'am.
Some snakes also, water snakes also there. Very good. So like that, aquatic organisms, fishes and all, without water, they cannot live at all. That is the habitat for that organism, that you call that as habitat. சரியா? And all the human activities also, they need water. But anyhow, what do we do? Because of our activity, for washing பண்றோம், cleaning பண்றோம், இந்த மாதிரி the water is getting polluted. Water is getting polluted, dirty ஆயிருது. And the dirty ஆயிருந்தனால, the dirty water we cannot use for other purposes. But anyhow, we can use that household water, we can use for other purposes. எதுக்கு use
Ma'am,
பண்ணலாம்?
like gardening and uses for bathroom.
Very good, very good.
Hydro-
Gardening can be used for
Ma'am, watering the plant.
watering the plants, gardening,
Ma'am, we can use in the bathroom also.
bathroom also, flushing the toilet.
For cleaning our vehicles.
Cleaning our vehicles. Very good, children. Everybody, they know how to reuse the water, recycle the water. Okay, so very good. Everybody is aware of the things. You are the future citizens of India, so that's why you will save water. Okay, correct. You know everything. Okay, children, very good. So now let us see regarding various methods of water pollution. One na sonne by means of various household activities water is getting polluted. Apra vera method enna? So no in the case of nama agriculture la irukku land la enna pandrom, we are spraying fertilizers, pesticides. Adala enna vaadhu the fertilizer pesticide la when the rain
And
comes
it mixed in the soil and reached the
Yes, ma'am.
water.
In the soil.
reach the soil la irundha apra eppadi water ku eppadi povudhu, when the rain comes it washes all the dirty water along with the
Ma'am, by
fertilizer.
the rain.
It reaches ponds and all. அப்ப அங்க பாண்ட் லேக்ஸ்க்கு அந்த வாட்டர் போகும்போது the fertilizer it becomes more in that water. இந்த பாண்ட்ல பக்கத்துல அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் லேண்ட் பக்கத்துல இருக்க பாண்ட்ல என்னவாது, it becomes rich in fertilizer and pesticides. அந்த பாண்ட் என்னவாகும், it gets polluted. அது மாதிரி ஃபேக்டரிஸ் எல்லாம் என்ன பண்றாங்க, they are releasing their waste matter inside water. And apart from that they use water for cooling. இப்ப கூல் வாட்டரை எடுத்து இந்த கூலிங் டவர்ல என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, they use the water for cooling the machines and all. Then the water becomes hot, and the hot water when we are liberating inside ocean என்னவாகும், organisms will die. Yes, die. Yes, because of change in the temperature and all. And it changes the oxygen content because of the pollutants. Dirty water la என்னவாகும், oxygen.
Plastic.
So adanaala enna pannanom, we have to reduce the pollution of water. We have to save nature, children. That's why we have to save the nature. That's why we have to do some methods how to save water. So these are the different methods to save water in your bathroom. You can do something by means of simple procedures. When you are brushing your teeth, while brushing your teeth, so is the need for running water in tap enna pannanom while you are brushing your
Ma'am,
teeth?
you have to close the tap. Ma'am, that the water will not waste.
Yes, water will not be wasted. You have to close the tap. And when you are taking bath, so instead of using shower, you can use bucket.
Ma'am, bucket we can use.
Save water.
Ma'am, we
Shower
can
use
use
பண்ணா என்ன ஆகும்?
Yes,
There will be
ma'am.
waste
Ma'am,
on
from
the
shower we waste lot of water.
lot of water is wasted.
can bath means a lot of water is wasted, ma'am.
Wasted. Very
Ma'am,
good.
if we take the shower, we have to take less time for it.
Less time for that. அதான் கொடுத்திருக்கு. Take
Yes,
shorter
ma'am.
baths. ஷவர்ல எடுத்தான்னா less time you have to take. ஷவர்ல உட்காந்து சும்மா விளையாண்டுட்டே இருக்க கூடாது தண்ணியில. Okay, that's why you have to take shorter time. And while you are applying soap, what you have to do, you have to close the tap. You have to turn off the tap. And after every use, you have to turn off the tap. And tissue paper, adella you should not put in toilet. If you put in toilet, you have to put more water. No, so that's why.
Because it will go and
Ma'am, when I wash my hands and waste a lot of water, my mother scolds me, ma'am.
Very good, very good. Yes. So you are not wasting water, no?
Ma'am, while brushing our teeth, we have to use mug instead of turning on the tap, and we can save water.
You can save water. Okay. So, okay. So these are few methods. By means of that, you can save water, children. The same thing only when there is any fixed, when there is any leaking taps are there. தண்ணி சொட்டா தண்ணியில விழுந்துட்டு இருந்ததுன்னா என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? The tap it has to.
Ma'am,
Then we have to call the plumber.
Yes. The leaking taps it has to be
We have to
checked
change the
properly.
tap.
Check the tap. So you told bucket. Bucketல குளிச்சோம்னா என்ன பண்ணும்? Water will be saved. So that's why you know how much water you waste. ஒரு பக்கெட்டா ரெண்டு பக்கெட்டான்னு உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். Okay, so that's why instead of shower, so you can use bucket also. So bucketல இருந்து தண்ணி எடுத்துக்கலாம். அடுத்தாப்புல when you use washing machine, otherwise dishwasher, அதெல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணா என்ன பண்ணலாம்? Efficient technology you have to use. எதுக்கு less water யூஸ் பண்ணுதோ, வாஷிங் மெஷினோ டிஷ்வாஷரோ less water யூஸ் பண்ற மெஷினரியோ you have to purchase. சரியா? அப்புறம் டாய்லெட்ல you told the recycled water it can be used for flushing the toilet. Flushing the toilet க்கு அது மாதிரி யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். அப்ப recycled water you told children it can be used for watering the plants in the kitchen garden. அது மாதிரி யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். இதெல்லாம் நீங்க சொன்னதுதான். இதெல்லாம்
But
நீங்க
if the water is polluted, we should not pour it for the plants. It will die.
yes, ma'am, the plants will die.
பட் பொல்யூட்டட் வாட்டர் ஊத்தக்கூடாது. பட் வெஜிடபிள் வாஷ் பண்ண தண்ணி அதெல்லாம் ஊத்தலாம் இல்ல? அதெல்லாம் ஊத்தலாம் இல்லையா? ரொம்ப பொல்யூஷன் ஆச்சுன்னா இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில இருந்து வர்ற வாட்டர் தான் கெமிக்கல்ஸ் நிறைய இருக்கும். அதை தான் நம்ம பண்ண முடியாது. பட் வீட்டுல யூஸ் பண்ற தண்ணியில அவ்வளவு நிறைய பொல்யூட்டன்ஸ் இருக்காது. அதுல It can be reused again, recycled for
Yes,
kitchen garden. Kitchen garden-க்கு ஊத்தலாம். Sometimes some வீட்ல
rice
பார்த்தா
water.
சரியா? சோ அதுக்கப்புறம் how to save water children, எப்படி பண்ணலாம்னு பார்க்கலாம் சேவ் வாட்டர் பண்றதுக்கு. ஸோ இன் கேஸ் நோ இஃப் யூ ஆர் ஹேவிங் கிச்சன் கார்டனோ அதர்வைஸ் வந்து பிளான்ட்ஸ் க்ரோ பண்ணாலோ என்ன பண்ணலாம், அந்த பிளான்ட்டுக்கு மேல வந்து ஒரு லேயர் இட் வில் பி ப்ரொடெக்டிங் த வாட்டர் இவாபரேட் ஆகாம அதை ப்ரொடெக்ட் பண்ணிக்கும். அதுக்கு தான் இப்போ நம்ம கொக்கோ பிட்லாம் யூஸ் பண்றாங்க இல்லையா, கோகோனட்னு அந்த ஃபைபர்ஸ் எல்லாம் வச்சு. ஸோ அதை வச்சு பண்ணணும் என்ன பண்ணும், இட் ரீடைன்ஸ் மோர் வாட்டர். தட் இஸ் த மாடர்ன் மெத்தட். So that's why it avoids the evaporation of water from the that is wherever you grow the plant. It can be put one small layer, it can be put upon the soil. It will prevent evaporation of water. That is the mulching of soil, you call that as. And the water, you should not overwater the plant. இப்ப 2 நாள் வெளியில போறோம், தண்ணி மொத்தமா ஊத்திட்டு போயிடுவோம், பிளான்ட்ல ஊத்துனா என்ன ஆகும், one is wastage of water and the plant it can rotten also. So that's why
ma'am, ma'am, if we pour a lot of water on the plant will died.
It will die because no, the roots no, it will get rotten. That's why no, you should not use more water. அதுக்கப்புறம் some of the plants வந்து அந்த இடத்துல ஈஸியா grow ஆகும்ல, that you call that as the native plants. So the native plants can be grown in the place. நம்ம பிளேஸ்ல எது grow ஆகுமோ அந்த பிளான்ட்டை நிறைய grow பண்ணலாம். That is you call that as growing of banana.
Yes ma'am,
banana plant. எந்த ஏரியால அந்த பிளான்ட் நல்லா grow ஆகுமோ அதை நம்ம நிறைய grow பண்ணலாம். நம்ம ஏரியால grow ஆகாத பிளான்ட்டை கம்பல்சரியா grow பண்ணணும், it is waste only. And drought stress means less water use பண்ற மாதிரி பிளான்ட்ஸையும் நம்ம grow பண்ணிக்கலாம். சரியா? So these are the methods. And you can, while watering the plants, water efficient system. Nowadays special method is the drip irrigation. The drip irrigation method la பார்த்தோம்னா you see here small tubes are running, no? You know regarding drip irrigation children, very field la instead of putting no water வந்து by means of tubes. So here
ma'am,
can you
pipes ma'am.
Pipe
pour the water drop by drop.
Drop by drop. Very good.
Yes,
so there will
ma'am.
be small openings will be there. Through that, see here one opening will be there. Here one opening will be there. சின்ன opening தான் இருக்கும். அது drop தண்ணி போகும். அதுல என்ன water
bottle we can make ma'am.
வாட்டர் பாட்டில வச்சு வீட்ல பண்ணலாம். பட் பெரிய ஃபீல்ட்ல வாட்டர் பாட்டில வச்சு பண்ண முடியுமா, முடியாது இல்லையா?
No ma'am, only for small plants.
வீட்ல பண்றோம்ல, வீட்ல பிளான் பண்ற கிச்சன் கார்டனுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். பெரிய ஃபீல்ட்ல டேபிள் ரோஸ் மாதிரி. வெரி குட். சோ இந்த மாதிரி வந்து என்ன பண்ணலாம்னா we can use small tubes and all in field and only it will water the particular plant in drop by drop. Okay, one of you told drop by drop, no, the same way it has been used. அதனால water can be saved. அப்புறம் இன்னொரு மெத்தட் என்ன, வாட்டர் ஹார்வெஸ்டிங் சிஸ்டம். வாட்டர் ஹார்வெஸ்டிங்னா என்ன?
Ma'am, from rain we can harvest ma'am.
Yes, harvesting rainwater. Very good, Jenika. So இந்த மாதிரி வாட்டர் ஹார்வெஸ்டிங் சிஸ்டம்னா the rain water is collected and you are storing the rain water for future use. இப்ப மழை பெய்யும் போது தண்ணியை ஸ்டோர் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கிறோம். But later that water can be used later. That you call that as no rainwater.
Sustainable development.
Sustainable development. Very good. Sustainable development. Sustainable development. Now, without the resources we have to use, but the resources it has to be available for the future generation also. That you call that as balanced use. இப்ப நமக்கு வந்து யூஸ் பண்ணாமலே இருக்க முடியாது, நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணி தான் ஆகணும். Water is needed for us, but it has to be stored for future use also. The rain water, எவ்வளவு rain water மழை பெஞ்சு waste ஆகுது, அதை it can be collected in different ways. It can be collected. The common methods of water harvesting.
Villages, the rain is come. Some of the villages put the tub and make the rain harvesting, ma'am.
Rain harvesting. ஓகே, அந்த மாதிரி மெத்தட் வந்து rain harvesting இது புதுசு கிடையாது. இட் இஸ் ஃபாலோட் பை அவர் ancestors also. கோல்டன் டைம்லயும் பார்த்தோம்னா they dig pits, ponds. படிச்சிருப்பீங்க, இப்ப பழைய அந்த கிங்ஸ் எல்லாம் இருக்காங்கல்ல, they made ponds for collection of rain water. அதெல்லாம் படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. So what do they do? By means of making ponds, digging pits, lakes, the rain water is stored. And when மழை பெய்யாத டயத்துல என்ன பண்ணலாம், அந்த ரெயின் வாட்டரை வச்சு we can stored water. It can be used for even for drinking also, for plantation, for agriculture, various methods. Some of you told டப்ல கலெக்ஷன் பண்றாங்கன்னு. அந்த மாதிரி வீட்ல பண்ணிக்கலாம். பட் பெரிய லெவல்ல போனோம்னா அந்த மாதிரி முடியாது. அதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணலாம்? We can make dams and concrete dams பண்ணலாம். Otherwise small dams can be constructed to collect the water, and we can make reservoirs. Reservoir is like pond, lake, பெரிய சைஸ்ல reservoirs can be made. And the method what you can do is rooftop water harvesting. இப்ப மழை தண்ணி மேல ரூஃப்ல விழுகுது இல்ல, it can be terraceல விழுகிற தண்ணிய collection பண்ணி it can be stored. That you call that.
My mother does that in the roof. If the water gets stored, then it will automatically fall on a bucket which has been kept down.
Yes.
How many of you have water harvesting system at home?
Ma'am, me.
Okay, Rishi is having. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Ma'am,
Rishi
yes,
can-
ma'am, my grandma. Ma'am, my
Grandma.
Grandmother house.
Okay, at village liya.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Everybody you have to adapt. Everybody. இப்ப மழை காலம் தானே வருது. Now it is going to rain. You collect the rain water because rain water is the purest form of water.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, yesterday also.
Grandmother also.
I'm collecting the rainwater. My mother will pour that water to plants on sunny days.
Ma'am, yesterday also I get the rainwater and I filter and I drink it, ma'am.
Okay. Rainwater is the purest form of water, children. It can be.
Yes,
when the
ma'am.
rain- Yes, it is very pure.
Ma'am,
form of water.
we can do filtration then.
No need to use.
Ma'am, but due to pollution, we get sometimes acid rain.
Acid rain, but first rain water you should not use. மழை பெய்யும் போது முதல்ல உழுகுது இல்லையா, அப்ப நம்ம எடுக்க கூடாது. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரெயின் கொஞ்சம் மழை பெஞ்சதுக்கு அப்புறமா ரெயின் வாட்டர் கலெக்ஷன் பண்ணணும்.
Yes, ma'am. After while.
Yeah, after a short time, then you can start to collect the water. இந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரெயின்ல என்னன்னா எல்லா அந்த வாட்டர்ல ஏர் பொல்யூஷன்ஸ் எல்லாம் இருக்கும் இல்லையா, ஏர்ல இருக்க அந்த டர்ட்டி திங்ஸ் எல்லாம் கலெக்ஷன் பண்ணி வரும். அப்புறம் கொஞ்சம் நேரத்துக்கு அப்புறம் கலெக்ஷன் பண்ணோம்னா the water will be the pure form. Even you can use for drinking as such. ஒரு ஃபில்ட்ரேஷன் பண்ணணும்னு அவசியம் இல்ல. ஒண்ணுமே டைரக்டா கலெக்ட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா ஒண்ணுமே பண்ண வேண்டாம். ரூஃப் டாப்ல இருந்து வந்ததுன்னா you have to filter that because there may be roofல இருக்க கொஞ்சம் அழுக்கு கூட வரலாம். அப்பயும் என்ன ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரூஃப் டாப்ல இருந்து வர வாட்டரை விட்டுறணும் கொஞ்ச நேரத்துக்கு, அப்புறமா எடுக்கணும். So then the water will be the pure form. You can.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Then the first water clean all the dirt from the roof.
Yeah, yes. So இதுல பார்த்தோம்னா என்னென்ன யூஸ் பார்க்கலாம். அந்த வாட்டர் இருக்கு இல்லையா, நம்ம ஸ்டோர் பண்ணி வைக்கிறோம் இல்லையா. Some water it can be stored underground also. Underground இப்ப ஒரு சில வீட்டுல பார்த்தோம்னா கீழே சம்ப் மாதிரி பண்ணி அந்த வாட்டரை ஸ்டோர் பண்ணி வைப்பாங்க அண்டர்கிரவுண்ட்ல. பெரிய மேல டேங்க் கட்டுறோம்ல, அந்த மாதிரி கீழே டேங்க் கட்டுவாங்க. That you call that as sump. அந்த மாதிரி ஸ்டோர் பண்ணி வைக்கலாம். சோ இல்லாட்டி as such also it can be stored. Underground water ஸ்டோர் பண்றதுல என்ன யூஸ்? It won't get evaporated. மேல லேக்ஸ் பாண்ட்ஸ்னா என்னவாகும்? வாட்டர் வில் பி evaporated. அப்புறம் பொல்யூஷன் ஆக சான்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஓகே, அது மாதிரி ஆகாது. இட் வில் நாட் பி கெட் பொல்யூட்டட். மஸ்கிட்டோஸ் க்ரோ ஆகுமா அண்டர்கிரவுண்ட்ல ஸ்டோர் பண்ற வாட்டர்ல? கீழே ஸ்டோர் பண்றதுல மஸ்கிட்டோ அண்டர்கிரவுண்ட்ல
No, ma'am.
க்ரோ ஆகாது. அண்டர்கிரவுண்ட் வாட்டர்ல ஒன்னும் க்ரோ ஆகாது. There won't be no so any mosquitoes and all. So that's why
Ma'am,
that
it will be purest water because it gets filtered if it gets to the mouth of that underground tank.
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So these are the various methods of water harvesting methods. Can you see here? This is chinnada dig பண்றாங்க. So here can you see? So it is digging the pits and all, in that water can be stored. So here also you can see ponds, lakes, various methods of here. No, can you see small dam? So here also water is collected. இதெல்லாம் நம்ம பண்ண முடியாது. It is done by the corporation, otherwise government. They have to take the responsibility. நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம்? இந்த மெத்தட்ல நீங்க உங்க வீட்ல பண்ணலாம். ரெயின் வாட்டர் ஹார்வெஸ்டிங். உங்க வீட்ல இருந்து வர தண்ணி it can be collected.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, in our house, rainwater harvesting is there, ma'am.
Okay, it is there. Very
A
good.
small
Very good.
tank, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So
Ma'am,
like
in
that.
some big places, they dig big hollow place and build that store
Yes.
upwards of it, and the rainwater gets collected there.
Correct.
Ma'am, from the the pipeline go to a small tank in our house, ma'am.
Acha. Whose house? Jenica? Whose house?
Yes, ma'am, my house.
Okay. So can you see here two different ways of water harvesting methods it has been shown. இங்க பார்த்தோம்னா பெரிய பெரிய tank மாதிரி. So here it is being stored. Syntax tank மாதிரி இருக்கு இல்லையா? It is stored. It is filtered and stored. So here no the tank is constructed. Concrete tank மாதிரி construct பண்ணி here it is stored. இங்க பார்த்தோம்னா என்ன பண்றோம்னா here they are not collecting but it is directly no. See here the water is directly it is going underground. They are recharging the groundwater. இந்த ரெண்டுல என்னன்னா they are collecting the water. Here they are not collecting the water, but the water it goes underground. It recharges the underground water. இது மாதிரி ரெயின் வாட்டர் வந்து வெளியில ஒரு டேங்க் வச்சு கலெக்ஷன் பண்ண வேணாம்னு நினைச்சோம்னா நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம்? இது மாதிரி டியூப் வச்சு so it can be just inserted underground. இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணும்போது என்னவாகும்? Underground water will be recharged. Means the water level no it will come up. So for that purpose, these are the various methods of water harvesting, children. Okay. So
Okay,
everybody
ma'am.
you try to save water. Because okay, everybody you have to save water. So because you